if I see another Yoruba person, I will support. That is the only Yoruba person I have seen. Hear me, journalists. If you want to write, write. If you want to attack me, attack me. I am not a bastard. I cannot be a Yoruba boy and go and vote for Igbo. I'm not afraid. I don't care. I'm not afraid. I am not eating from Tinubu money. I'm not asking him for money. And I will never ask him for money. I don't need his help. God is my helper. But I am a prophet. If you are one of the youths they are bribing, or some people they are gathering together, you know why? Because if I see another Yoruba person, I will support. That is the only Yoruba person I have seen. Hear me, journalists. If you want to write, write. If you want to attack.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So I just played that clip for for us to listen, and that is what I want to talk about today. Yes, I love to go straight into the video. That is how I roll. Guys, you just heard what this prophet, his name is Prophet Israel Oladele. Prophet Israel Oladele is an ex-convict. He's been to prison before on allegations of fraud. So he came up a few days ago and made this declaration that you listen to. We know what is wrecking Nigeria at the moment. We know that we have bad leadership in Nigeria. Not just bad, like bad in every sense of it. We know that the economy in Nigeria right now is grounded. Nothing is working, and the insecurity in Nigeria has gotten to the apex. Like it's in the highest at the moment, the highest, the apex. In law we call it the apex court. That is the highest court. So right now, insecurity in Nigeria is at the peak. So every Nigerian at the moment is like a victim, ready to happen. Like nobody knows the next person. You don't know. Like the killing is normal. It's not normal. Like I don't know how to explain it. I left Nigeria a few years ago, couple of years ago, and when I left Nigeria, a loaf of bread, people could afford a loaf of bread. A loaf of bread was between 120 naira to 150 naira. 150 naira bread is a very good bread. But recently, bread in Nigeria is 1,000 naira for you to get a good bread, a good loaf of bread. So a country where people can no longer afford bread, a loaf of bread, because that is the kind of an everyday food. So when people can no longer afford that, there is a big problem in our hands. Another major issue right now, we know Nigeria we don't produce anything. We don't really produce much. Even the local farmers are not encouraged by the government. So this production is very poor. So most of the things we consume, a lot of things that we consume, they are all importing into the country. So at the moment, everything is kind of as if we are using dollar in Nigeria. A dollar is 600 naira to a dollar. It has never happened before. Like this APC government has broken a big record. Like their record, I might say in the positive, but that's actually the negative. I can say it's iconic. Like yes, iconic negatively. Like they broke a big record. I don't think any other president will be as worst as this present government in power. If it's a developed world, if it's a developed country, and by this time the president would have resigned. But Africa, people want to die in power, even when they know, even when they are not doing anything, even when they are not producing results, even when they are not, they are incapacitated. They just want to die. They just want to leave. They don't want to give up power. It's very unfortunate that you see some people still talking about the Western world. People still complain about the Western world, like they want to say what the Western world, they are practicing this, they are practicing that. I don't think Africans, we don't have the right to condemn anything in the Western world. We don't have the right at all. As far as I'm concerned. They said whoever wants to come to equity must come with a clean hands. You must come to equity with clean hands. You must do your part. So we don't even have a right to condemn anything happening in the Western world. We should go and fix our homes. We should go and fix our where we are coming from. We should start holding our leaders responsible. Yes, we should not even always be looking at presidency. Let's start from our local government chairman. Let's start from our leaders, even our traditional leaders, traditional rulers. Yes, let's start from our governors let's hold all of them responsible, because that is why today there is serious breakthrough. Okay, let me not deviate from what I started the clip. I just played in the beginning of this video. So this is a prophet. He said he's a prophet, and he said he's not a bastard, that he cannot vote for. Why will he leave a Yoruba boy and vote for Igbo? So I don't really understand that statement. You said you are not a bastard. So if you vote for an Igbo person, peterobi is the Igbo person, it doesn't make you a bastard. I don't know where that is coming from. And he said he's a prophet of God. He has a right to support whoever he wants to support. Everybody cannot support peterobi. Meanwhile, I am 100% obedient. I am obediently useful. Everybody cannot support peterobi, but you don't have to condemn another tribe. You don't have to see another tribe as less before you can pass your message, before you can tell people who you are supporting. And you said you are a prophet of God. So religion is a major problem in Nigeria as well. It's a major tribalism is highly rooted in Nigeria. When they talk about racism, go to Africa and go and see what tribalism has done to us. In our eyes, in our clear eyes, we've seen these three candidates. We see what they can do. But people will say, because this person is my tribe, they don't care even if the person is a thief, even if the person is declared wanted, for fraud or for anything. They don't care. People who are tribalistic, they call it tribal bigotry or whatever. They don't care. It's a major problem in Africa. Tribalism is worse than racism. No, you don't have the right to talk against racism. You don't have a right to condemn racism when tribalism is rooted in Africa. Tribalism. Let me not say Africa, in Nigeria, where I come from. How can a prophet of God, a so-called prophet of God, he's telling his congregation, the congregation you are talking to, are you telling me that in that whole congregation, everybody in that congregation are Igbo, Yorubas? Is it possible for everybody in that congregation to be Yoruba? How will someone who is not Yoruba feel with that statement? It is obvious that a lot of people are in the altar claiming that they are prophets. But actually, these people are wolves in sheep clothing. You are a person of influence. You are in the public eye. You watch what you say. Yes, anybody on the street can say that. It will not really matter. But because you are a person of influence, you are in the public eye. You call yourself a prophet. You are coming to say, if there's another Yoruba person, you will vote. You don't care whether the Yoruba person is capable. You don't care if the Yoruba person is sick and he cannot do the job. You don't care if the Yoruba person does not have good antecedents. You don't really care even if the Yoruba person is a rogue. You don't care, because you will just vote the person because the person is Yoruba. The same with the Igbo, all the tribes. Yes, we should just remove tribal sentiment from this election and vote competent. Yes, vote competent. Vote people with track record. Vote people who with antecedents. Vote people who are physically aware. Yes, people who are physically conscious. Those are the people we need right now. We don't need just anybody to become the president of Nigeria, because we need people with a very, very good track record, with good antecedents, that can move the country forward from where it is right now, the shackles it is right now. We need someone with brain. We should just put tribal sentiment aside. We should put tribal sentiment, we should put ethnicity aside and do the right thing. Because if we don't get it right in 2023, every Nigerian will also suffer. Even people like us are in the diaspora. We have people at home. So even though you are not in Nigeria, even though you have jacked back out of Nigeria, you are still in Nigeria. I completely condemn what our prophet, Israel Genesis Oladele said. Completely. It is just out of the box, like it is out of the reading. It is out of points. Yes. So guys, I want to end this video. I don't want it to be done that long. Thank you for watching this video. If you love my content, kindly subscribe to this channel. Till next time, I love you. Bye.